Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with Channel Disturbance. This is the M40 M43. It's the Tier 8 American SPG, and this one's located on the east spawn of Sand River under the command of JCDropshot. Now this is a rather special battle for him because this is only his second battle in this Arty. He upgraded it so he's got the top tracks, top engine, top gun, and he's now in battle. Now this is only his second battle. His first battle he ended up on a city map, would you believe it, and he wasn't very happy with that. But on his second battle, this is what happened. Now he's knocking his trees down to form a little nest. I wouldn't normally advise that because it does tell the enemy where you are. They can see all the trees knocked down. They say, something must be there knocking the trees down. Okay, well, he's set himself up next to that rock, just getting his angles right. Okay, and he's loaded. Now he's looking for the enemy. He's got a 36-second reload because his crew is just very, very basic at the moment. No skills achieved yet, but he's got a Conqueror at the other end, and he's dialed in and lining him up for a shot. It's a Tier 10 battle. He's Tier 8 Arty. Round out. Oh, beautiful shot! Right into the Conqueror front. He lined it up and fired, even though the Conqueror hadn't moved into the path of the shell, but he just drove it straight in. So he's picked up 375 hit points of damage already. With a lurver on the cliff line, the ridge line overlooking the riverbed. And down below we've got a Type 4 Heavy, an E75, and there's a Batchat 25 ton there as well. It looks like the E100 has gone into that little culvert to protect himself. And we fire around in at the Type 4 Heavy and stun the E75 at the same time. And the lurvers come down to attack the E100. And it didn't work out very well for the lurver because the E100 just derped him. They're now going head to head, which makes it very difficult for the enemy to get involved. And we're still on reload, but we're going to probably hit the Type 4 or the E75. Okay, we've got a reticule bloom there. We're right at the edge of the field of fire. Now, something JCDropshot could do is center the arc, but he hits the Type 4 and takes him out the battle. That's his first kill. And the Batchat's shot through, and he's going after the E100 after he took out the lurver. Now the thing about the Batchat is it has got that magazine, which means it can fire repeated shots into the E100 in his weak spots, and he's getting rounds in, and he's below the E100's gun depression some of the time, and he's killed the E100. Right, looks like our next target is going to be the E75, the Tier 9 German Heavy. We've lost sight of him temporarily. There he is. Line him up. Round out. Oh, it goes long. We only did 76 hit points of damage, but we picked up 1,436 stun assist. The Object 252U is going up onto the ridgeline, and he's going to hide behind that rock, I think. That's Quickie Baby's ramp, so named because Quickie Baby kept using it for spotting the enemy in assault battles. It's quite a good little place actually to spot the enemy if they're coming down an assault attack. Right in the back we've got a T-30, that's a Tier 9 American tank destroyer with 155mm gun. But over by the mosque we've got a mouse. Difficult to hit at the moment, but he's moving forward actually, which is making it easier for us to hit him. Now we're loaded, lining him up for a shot, round out, direct hit, 364 hit points, hit the hard front of the mouse unfortunately, but we can keep hitting that all day and eventually we'll get through. HE, it wears the armour down. The scores are even at the moment, 4 apiece. Oh no, we lost our T10. And that mouse is taking a pounding. And that's going to get some HE. Round out. Direct hit. 272. And more ramp damage is being done. Some more stun assist. All the mouse can do is sit there and take it for the moment. Oh, we've got a Conqueror in the riverbed. Still right at the edge of the reticule range, which means the field of fire range rather, which means obviously that there's a potential. Oh, the mouse is gone. Yes, we've got a potential reticule bloom every time we move the reticule because we're at the edge of the field of fire. As you can see, it blooms up suddenly, yep, massively, when the vehicle has to turn. There's a ripper pattern there, but we can't get at him because he's in the cover of the rocks that are just to the left of us. But we can hit that object 140. We're dialing in. He's gone unsighted, but we fire around in and a direct hit! The shell tracer disappeared without an explosion, so we know where to. Lost sight of the enemy. Now we do have a Conqueror and a T-54E1 near the enemy area. They're covering the enemy cap area, but they're not going in. We can see the Conqueror again. Unfortunately, he just took out our T-28 prototype. Oh, we got reticule bloom there again. Right at the right-hand side of the field of fire. But we still hit the target. Now that T-54 has suddenly found the T-30 and was killed by the Object 252U. Unfortunately, he went into a whole bunch of enemy tanks at the same time and they decided to take him out. Now, we can't hit that 140 because he's actually come far enough south that, or far enough east, I should say, that the rocks to our left are actually getting in the way. We're almost loaded. Okay, we're ready to shoot, but unfortunately we can't shoot at that object. So we're just watching what's going to happen. We might have to move out of here. Oh, no, the Batchat 25 killed him. I was going to say we're going to have to move out of here if that Object 140 gets through, but he didn't. Now, scores, well, we're still one down. There's the Conqueror. Can we hit him? No, he's got into the shadow of that rock now. It's getting very close. Lining him up. Extended the aim again, but this time we're going to go for the 252U. He's backing up. Round out. Oh, it hit the rock face. Oh, that's the first really bad round that we've had. But that's RNG for you, I'm afraid. And we just lost our 704. We also lost our T95. So we're now down by 2 tanks. It's 4 versus 6. Conqueror's still there. But he's taking fire from the Batchat. He's firing back, but the Batchat gets him. And that's a tremendous help. Now, JCDropshot's looking into the... oh, he's found the T-28 prototype. Or rather, the Batchat's found him and spotted him for us. So we're lining him up for a shot, work out where he's going to be. That's it, round out. And another direct hit. He's signal reload. 35 seconds. Yes, the problem actually is the T-28's gone down in between the dunes. We can't see him at the moment. Ah, there's the T-30. Can we get a shot? Line him up. Work out where he's going to go. Almost ready. Oh, and we lose sight of him. And the other T-30's been spotted. And he's close to the Batchat. And he's probably got that 155mm gun. So we're going to have to relocate because they're way too close. And the Batchat kills the first T-30, who's low on health. Got our Conqueror moving that south as well to help. But he's low on health as well. Only 70 left. Centurion's coming up from the river valley. There's the T-30. And the trouble is that T-30's got a lot of health. So he's going to take quite a few shots to kill. Well, this seems to be a good firing position. We're hulled down. The enemy can't see us. We're below the ridgeline. Now, can we get a shot on that T-30? He's on fire! Unfortunately, we just lost our Conqueror. Oh, but we get a lovely hit on T-30. It looks like he was on fire as well. Oh my god, we just got hit by the Batchat and he's off in the dunes, somewhere on the E line. T-28 prototypes over there. He's killed. JCDropshot's indicating where he thinks the Batchat is. I think he's a lot further away than that. I think he's over in the dunes on the E line, somewhere around about E5, E6. I think he saw us from long range. Okay, the others have acknowledged that. JCDropshot's going to relocate. Oh my god, the Batchat's crashed! He's crashed! There's only one enemy left, it's the GW Tiger P. He must have fell off the cliff or something. Trying to chase after the M40. And he's crashed his tank, and that means it's 3 against 1 now. That's quite a turnaround in the figures. JCDropshot is now safe where he is. But he wants that last kill. He wants that ace tanker. And I think the others are inclined to actually give it to him. He needs to set up now to work out what he's going to fire at, and I would say best to aim for the enemy cap area or in the northwest corner, somewhere around about B1 or A1, because that's the most likely hiding places for an Arty. Okay, in fact, actually, he's looking in K1, which is totally the opposite of where I think he would be. Yep, the others are saying attention to B1. And there's the GW. He's been spotted. He's in the riverbed. Okay, we're changing our aim. Dialing in. Oh, he shotguns the Batchat. Dialing in. Round out. And unfortunately, our shell fails to get there in time. The Centurion Action 10 kills the GW Tiger P and wins the game. So let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And it's an ace tanker for JCDropshot in his second game in the M43. He picked up a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He managed to get 9 during that battle, and he did set fire to the T-30 and saw it burn to death. So he picks up an arsonist badge as well. So an ace tanker on your very second game in this tank. That's very well done indeed. I have actually done that myself. I must admit it was with the T18 HMC. I got an ace tanker. I know for a fact that JCDropshot got a city map with his first battle in the M40, and he didn't particularly like that, but to get a second battle ace tanker is extremely good. So congratulations to JCDropshot. Let's have a look at team scores. Well, if we look at the team scores, we can see it's actually the Batchat on the enemy team who managed to get the highest damage. The guy who crashed, he did 5,533 hit points of damage. He did pick up the high caliber. Then the next highest scorer was the Batchat on our team. He managed to get 3,763 hit points. And then we've got JCDropshot with the M40, M43. He managed to pick up 3,507 hit points. When it came to kills, it was our Batchat. He managed to, Safape, he managed to get 6 kills. And then we've got the Batchat on the enemy team. He managed to get 3. And then we've got JCDropshot who managed to get 2 kills. And when it came to base XP, because he was a tier 8 tank in a tier 10 battle, and he did tremendously well, doing a huge amount of damage, he picked up 1,237 base experience points on his second battle in this tank. The next highest scorer was the Batchat, who managed to get 1,086, and then we got the ISU 152 with 966. So let's have a look at the detail report. Well, he fired only 12 shots. He got 9 direct hits, 9 penetration, 3 splash, damage of 3,507 hit points, all at more than 300 meters. He received 1 hit from the enemy. It was a penetration. That was from the Batchat. He damaged 7 of the enemy, killed 2 of them, and did stun assistance damage of 1,631 hit points off 11 stuns. Off the premium account, he earned 49,161 credits, and after repair and ammunition resupply, and he did use some premium ammo, he actually ended up with 6,454 hit points, credits from that battle, sorry. He received 1,856 XP, times 3 for the first victory, took away 5,568 experience points altogether. So brilliant round there from JCDropshot, shows that you can play, if you've got skill, you can play a high tier Arty straight out the box and be exceptional with it. So if you enjoyed that replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.